Hello everyone, welcome to StraightAMagic. Dawson here.
And it's your boy S.A.K. Hirobi, who was disassociating like a motherfucker. What's up, y'all? What's up, peeps?
Completely valid. Sometimes I intro everybody else, sometimes I don't. Who knows? And we are back with another episode of Duel Deck Dash. This is, I believe, the 6th episode, and we are playing Elspeth versus Tezzeret. Good oldie but a goodie. I have good memories with Elspeth. Elspeth is one of my favorite planeswalkers, if not the favorite planeswalker. Probably is my favorite planeswalker. And I believe you said, Hirobi, that Tezzeret's your favorite planeswalker.
Tezzeret is not necessarily my favorite planeswalker, but definitely probably in my top 3 favorite Magic the Gathering characters of all time. I love his shifting morals. I love his shifting allegiances and the way that he kind of plays the game. In the multiverse, I just think Tezzeret's a badass. I love this card. Love his lore. Yeah.
Valid. No, I'm excited for this. I think this is another Planeswalker one, of course. So we've had this the third one of the dual decks. I'm curious how this will go. I have no expectations for this. Don't have any memories of how each of these decks do. So it's gonna be really cool. 6th episode, of course. If you're not familiar with the basically rules behind it, we play best of 5, and no matter what, we play all 5 games. Whoever wins 3 or more games moves on into the tournament. These are basically qualifying matchups, and we just basically play to see which dual deck's the best. We talk, we ramble, and we do the best things. And we'll also roll to see who goes first. I'll roll a 18.
Holy shitballs. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Oh!
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? No shot, dude.
Close, but
no shot. I've got a 2-lander, but I like this 2-lander, so I'm going to keep it.
I will... It's a good question. Man, you do remember that 2 or less lands are free mulligans in this. So we do two or less or 6 or more for free mulligans for dual decks. That way we can get all the best games for these. So if you want to take that into account, it's not a go down a 6 deal.
You know what? I'll take a gamble.
No, it's valid. It's valid. I am going to mulligan. I did have a 2-lander as well, but I will take that. So again, just so we can see the best of these decks, we do this just so we can get the best of these decks in the 5 games. So if you have 2 or less lands or 6 or more lands, you can respin. And if you're also playing a multicolored deck, if you have less than 50% of your lands or 50% or less, you can also respin. For clarification for everybody at home. Since I'll keep this hand, and since I won the die, I'll go first, and we'll get rolling. All right, good luck, have fun, Hirobi.
Indeed, virtual handshake.
Virtual handshake, and I'll have 1 drop and pass turn. This man will be over there to handshake you in a moment.
Fuck. I'll play Dark Steel Citadel, and I'll pass the turn.
Really leaning into that artifact focus Tezzeret has, I see.
Indeed.
I'll play another Plains. I'll attack for 1.
I'll take 1.
And I will play a good old Temple Acolyte, gaining 3 life.
Well, shit. Life gain.
This may or may not be a theme. I don't know. We'll find out.
I'll play this island. I will tap 2 for a Ruined Servitor. Ooh. And I will pass the turn.
By the way, looking at the deck list again, I realized it was not Elspeth Tyrell, it is Elspeth Knight Errant.
Ooh, that's fun.
So I believe she is the one that does the 1/1 Knight and a 3/3 ability. So cool little stuff. Play it Plains.
Very cool.
I will then tap 3, and I'll play a Kemba Skyguard. When I enter the battlefield, I'll gain 2 life. And I reckon...
Already at 25, damn.
Hey, listen, I'm racking it up.
I'll draw for turn. After untapping.
Excellent.
LOL. Play another island. I guess why not? We'll just start playing some beefers.
Ooh, 3.
We'll tap 3. We'll cast an Esperzoa.
Return our friend to its owner's hand. Interesting. Oh, wow, that's a 4/3. I didn't. Yeah, that's a guy and a half.
Yeah. And then I'll enter combat, and I'll attempt to swing with a 2/2.
I mean, I'll block with a 1/3.
Alrighty.
Big booty.
Pass the turn.
Probably shouldn't say that about Acolyte, but you know. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am going to move to combat.
Yo.
I'm gonna full swing at you.
Okay. Knowing white, there's probably some combat indestructibility tricks, but I'm going to attempt to block your flyer.
No, I like the attempt, and you will block it and you will kill it, but it will get a +2/+2 buff before it goes.
Yeah, they'll trade. Look,
Yeah, get a little trade.
And then I'll take 2.
Just take 2.
Go to 17.
And I'll play a Chimera Crossroads, gaining 2 life. Passing late turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Another island.
You have not been punished for that 2-land hand opening.
No, I'm mulliganed.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what you meant by
Yeah. Gosh, this card is so bad. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast a Thirst for Knowledge.
Okay.
Draw 3.
That's pretty decent, though.
And then I will discard Moonglove Extract. Actually, no, I won't.
I'm about to say that's a goated card, man.
I'm gonna discard Everflowing Chalice.
All right.
I'm gonna pass the turn. Sorry.
Oh, yep,
Before I pass, I'm gonna cast a 1-drop.
Yep.
My bad.
No,
Might be.
You're Gucci.
Cast a Steel Wall.
Ooh, okay. Good old steel wall. Well, remember how I was reading off Elspeth?
Uh-oh.
She was actually in my hand this whole time.
Holy shit.
Elspeth.
Holy shit.
And I will do the +1 ability of giving a creature +3/+3 and flying.
That is really strong.
1/1, who will now be a 4/4 flyer.
That is so strong and limited. What the fuck?
Whoops. Okay, remind me to, let's see, that's around 807. Let's write down a note for that.
I'll go to 13. Holy crap. Okay, very nice.
And I will pass a turn. Is an aggressive.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Aggressive go around.
Damn. Shit, dude. Okay. What do I even do here? I'll do that. Fuck. We'll tap 4. We'll cast a Synod Centurion.
Ooh.
Good.
Good.
We're gonna pass.
Interesting.
Fortunately, Elspeth's second ability just gets really out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a very, very serious clock here.
No, it's completely valid. You can attack her for a decent bit though now. I will +1 her to give my Loyal Sentry +3/+3 and flying. And I will attack for 4.
I'll go to 9.
And I will just pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play another island. 4 and 3. That's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll just tap for 3. We're gonna cast a Serrated Biscallion.
Ooh.
And then we will tap for 3. to cast aforementioned Moonglove Extract.
Pretty decent.
I think I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay. Interesting. Type of draw. That's decent, but is it that decent? Is it that decent? That's a curious thing. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know if I love it, though. I don't know if I like it, love it. I want some more of it. I don't know about that one. But it's a curious thing, which that is actually not too bad. So, okay. Oh, +1 Elspeth. Giving +3/+3, of course, to Loyal Sentry.
I would like to respond to the activation.
Absolutely.
I'll sacrifice the extract and I will deal 2 damage to your sentry.
Cool. Sentry's dead. It actually does make me think about something. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. I will then pass the turn.
I will keep draw. Oh, that's pretty decent. I'll play this island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 manias. 7 manias. That ain't too bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to cast an Argivian Restoration.
Moonglove?
I will return Esperzoa to the battlefield.
Okay, alright.
I would then like to enter combat.
I will have a response for that.
Okay.
3, 4, including the Entwine. I will Blinding Beam, tapping 2 target creatures, and they do not untap on your next upkeep. On untap, sorry.
Okay.
I will do it to you.
I'm going to guess the Centurion and the Serrated.
You would be incorrect. I'll do Esperosa.
Okay. That's fine.
And then you can move to combat.
Alrighty. I will swing 4 at Elspeth.
I will go ahead and... That's curious. That's really curious. Okay. Well, I don't know if you have something up your sleeve or if you're missing something. Okay. We'll just block this rated.
What am I missing?
She'll take 2. She'll take 2.
I'll pass.
Tap upkeep, draw. Oh, then +1 Elspeth. Now, do I go for damage at this point, or do I just... So you could... Yeah, I'll give +3/+3 to my Temple Acolyte. And I'll attack for 4.
I'll go to 5.
And then I'll just pass turn again. They now can untap the next untap.
Okay. Now is where I don't need lands deck. Or favor. Well, shit. Oh, upkeep. I'll return this steel wall.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it's
We'll
frozen.
immediately recast the steel wall. I'll tap for 4. I'll cast a Clockwork Condor. Enter combat. I'll swing 4 at your face.
Curious. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, I'll take 4 to the face. I'm like actually a big idiot.
Pass.
When I tell you like that actually probably lost me the game, it probably lost me the game. Oh, that's why I should have done that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Gosh, dang it. Okay, now I have to actually do math whether I can kill you or not. Not this turn, for clarification, before you get confused. I don't think so. I think that actually, that misplay actually did just lose me the game. Oh, fuck. Because that doesn't do that, and that doesn't do that. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, okay. Actually, okay. I'm overreacting. I'm looking at my cards, and I'm like, okay, let's take a step back. Messed up, but there's a recoverable mess up, I guess. I'll do a human from Elspeth, and I'll tap 8, including the 2 creatures for Convoke. So I could have killed you this turn if I didn't do. Oh no, okay, never mind. I just realized if I didn't do the +3/+3, you wouldn't be at 5. You would be at 9. So okay, never mind. It wasn't. It was a decent big mess up, but it was could have been better. Also, I meant to not play that. I'm gonna take that back. I just my gosh, I did not want to reveal that.
That's a terrifying fucking card.
Yeah. Now that probably is a card that kind of blows a lot.
Does it have flash?
I will not say anything.
Okay, and it's flash. Cool.
Okay, don't have to be. You can ease up on the. Yeah, it's all right.
Wait, ease up on what? I wasn't being rude.
No, you're good. You're good. Continue. That's flash.
I'll cast an energy chamber. Oh, I gotta bounce this.
Good old wall. The wall synergy.
The wall synergy. The synergol.
The synergy.
Hmm.
I mean, in hindsight now you knowing that cards in my hand probably actually does you more harm than good.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Which is no fault of yours, or mine. It just happened.
Yeah, I went on a track where I was like, okay, I gotta do this now so I can get this. But then I was like, oh, wait,
yeah.
Take a step back and actually realize.
Well, it just kind of sucks because it's like looking at it now, it can block any of my things perfectly and survive very easily, which puts me in a real rut. Because now it's like, how do I even attack knowing that there's a massive 5/5 in your hand? That can prevent damage to itself too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking absurd.
It is 8 mana, which is why, again, I couldn't.
Yeah, it's expensive. Oh, fuck. What do I even do here? Uh, fuck. I mean, I guess we'll enter combat.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. See, I don't even know if it's worth it to attack. It's not. It's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I'll just flash her in.
Yeah, I've got to find something.
I'll go to my draw, untap, upkeep, draw. That's a decent card. So if I do this... Alright, I'll play a Gold Meadow Harrier. 5, so I could do that. And then we're gonna do that. So, could I need to force your blocks. It's kind of what needs to happen here. Is what I'm realizing. So I will +1 Elspeth. She might.
I mean, you do essentially have lethal on board right now.
You have plenty of blockers, so I don't know where you're getting.
No, I do. No, I do. I'm just like, if I don't block, there's lethal.
Yeah.
Obviously.
+1 or +3/+3 on Temple Acolyte.
I would like to respond to the activation. I'm just going to go ahead and tap Serrated Biskellion to put a -1/-1 counter on itself and on the angel.
Okay. That is fine. I'm more okay with that than you would think. Move to combat. I'm basically forcing you to block here with both.
Yeah. Because this is a 4/4.
4/6.
4/6, which you've got open mana. 1 card in hand. Your angel's a 4/4. So my clockwork can't kill it, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. We will block the angel with this. Yeah, we'll block the acolyte with my condor.
All right. So everything but the acolyte will die.
Correct.
And then I will tap 5. I'll play Stormfront Riders.
Oh no.
I'll return my Temple Acolyte back to my hand and the Gold Meadow Harrier to make 2 1/1 White Soldier tokens.
Ooh, that's fun. Oh, my flyers are gone. Fuck.
Yes, that is the
shit.
Current thought. And I'll tap 1 too, of course. Gold Meadow Harrier, so even if you do get a flyer, the hope is that I can still prevent that. Unless you can kill Elspeth, which is also technically could be a possibility.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
But also, it's so tempting to do the -8. I had the -8.
I'm going to tap 3 for an assembly worker. I'll tap this to put another -1 counter on it and on the Harrier.
Forgot you had that too, but it's a valid.
No. Heckfire. I'm just gonna swing 6 at Elspeth.
She will take 6. Actually, hold up. Let me think. No, I can't. No, I'm not gonna try. I was gonna try to be funny and try to do -8 still, but I'm not gonna try it.
The issue is it doesn't even matter. I don't think.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I still make 2 flyers and.
Yeah. You win. You win here. Yeah, because you swing over with this. I only have 2 blocks, and then you get a 1/1 through. I just lose. Yeah, it's game.
Well, I just also make one of them flying.
Oh, yeah, true. It wouldn't have mattered either way. Good game.
Yeah, good game. All right. But
definitely
these
made
decks
some
are-
mistakes there.
Well, I definitely I made a very big misplay. I could have done all that a turn sooner, and so that was a rough thought. But it was still. I mean, obviously, it's still playing a 5/5 that was still able to do a, you know, crap ton. So I was
Yeah.
overreacting. But I was overreacting because I thought I didn't get as much value from it, but really it was still a lot of value. So yeah.
Yeah.
But these decks are very evenly matched. These are very evenly matched.
Agreed.
At least from that game one. Of course, I don't know how the consistency will go, but I will mulligan this hand, and I'll keep this hand because this would be a valid. Ugh.
Ow. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. That's fine.
But this is
I'll go first.
yes. Very interesting interaction so far. So we have life gain. I thought this would be more token based, which is tokens, but
The life gain is actually pretty huge too, especially in a limited format like this.
yeah, this is very curious. And then you have a lot of
Agreed.
artifacts and bouncing synergy, so that's pretty decent stuff. So it's very interesting.
Yeah,
deck
it's not
combinations.
terrible. Yeah, I agree. I'll play a Seat of the Synod into an Arcbound Worker,
Ooh, good old 1/1 turn.
and I'll
one.
pass.
I'll play a Plains, and I don't have a turn 1 this time. Pass turn.
Draft turn.
Interesting.
Into an island,
Waka.
into a energy chamber.
Ooh, choose one. Oh wow, that's really good.
And then we'll hit you for 1.
I'll take 1.
Pass the turn.
Curious thing. Play Plains, and then I'll tap 2 to then play Core Skyfisher, returning a Plains back to my hand.
Nice.
Pretty big downside for a 2/3.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep. I'll put another counter on my Arcbound.
Yep.
Draft turn. Nice, nice. It's not too bad. I'll play another island. I will tap 2 for a Trip Noose.
Oh,
And I'll pass.
that's not good for me. I will play Plains. Move to combat. Attack for 2.
I'll take 2.
Tap 1, and I'll play a Mosquito Guard. 1/1 first striker.
Nice.
Pass turn.
Love to see it. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Upon-
Oh, sorry, upkeep. I'll put another counter.
Well, yeah, I will in response as you target it, but
Ah,
goes away,
okay.
swords it.
That fucking sucks. Holy fuck knuckles. I'll gain 3.
You gain 2.
Gain 2, rather. Sorry. That is such ass.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, there's no sorcerers in this deck. I didn't even really see that when I was looking through the deck, so.
Oh, well.
Curious.
I'll just I'll have to cast this Juggernaut and pass the turn.
Oh, well. That is unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Blake Glory Seeker. And then, very unfortunate, once again, I'll swords your Juggernaut.
Are you? How many fucking swords do you have?
At least 2.
What the fuck?
Attack for 3.
Oh, that's some bullshit, dude.
We're at 22.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Damn.
There's a good amount of.
That's some ass cheeks, dude. Fuck.
It's very unfortunate.
God damn it. Son of a bitch. I'll tap for 5 and cast a fucking Clockwork Hydra.
Okay, that's good. What the fuck you mean?
Oh no, it's not bad. Definitely not bad.
That's really good against my deck. You're fine.
Um, pass.
Um.
A third swords.
Well, now that you mention it. No.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
I was about to be like, there's no fucking way, dude.
I will attack all out still, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got instant speed bullshit, don't you?
Hmm.
There's some instant speed bullshit. I fucking know it. I fucking know it. Question is, do I care? Or we'll block there.
So is it 3/3 now?
Because of what?
Because it blocks.
Oh! Never mind. No blocks. Fuck it. 2 plus 2 is just 4. Plus 1 is 5. I got a 17.
You'll actually go to 11.
Huh?
No, I'm kidding. You won't go.
Beg your pardon?
No, you won't go to 11. Just joshing you.
Untap, upkeep, put a counter, draw. Island.
Now you're in the dilemma. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, 5 mana?
Tezzeret.
Ooh. What's good in that deck? The -5 is actually kind of scary, too. Are you able to hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It's my,
Yeah, I am in contemplation mode.
No, you're good. I just wanted to be sure I wouldn't
Because
drop.
oh no, you're chilling. Honestly, I feel like Tezzeret's like low key kind of terrible here. Because if I don't just immediately -4 him, he just gets attacked on your turn.
I mean, that's valid. That is very valid.
So I think I just get something for value and then just play off that. As unfortunate as that is.
The -5 is really good, so I would be forced to attack him. If like that is like.
Well, yeah, I don't blame you. We're gonna -4 Tezzeret, sacrificing himself to go find an artifact card.
If you find something you'd rather have for 3 or less, I will allow you to put him at that amount.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It saves time anyway for you to look at for something of full value, but if you find something a little bit less, that's better. Then valid.
Yeah. I don't really know what's in this deck. I don't know how I win.
Fair.
Or if there's like something that's like actively super fucking strong in here. From what I've seen, there's not much that's like, holy fuck, that's insane. I mean, like, there's obviously some good stuff, but
yeah.
I think the correct play is to grab Esperzoa.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Which means Tezzeret's at 1.
Interesting.
Only 1 flyer. That helps. I'm gonna pass.
Draw. Play a plains. Go to combat. I'm full swinging at you. Directly.
At me?
Directly.
Interesting. Okay. I know there's some combat tricks because I've seen it in the last game, which means you probably have it She left mana up before swinging, but I also don't really want to take 5 to the face again. We're going to test the waters. I'm going to block here, and I'm going to block here.
Okay. So, Clockwork Hydra does lose the counter.
It does?
I'll tap 5.
Oh, God.
Giving all creatures +2/+2, leading to
Fucking
these guys
Christ.
trading and this guy eating him. And you taking 3.
Fuck. Yeah, that blows. God damn it.
Right. And I'll just pass turn.
Oh, Lord.
Good old Tezzeret.
I can't do shit. I cannot do shit.
Well, I mean, we're kind of in a standstill with Trip Noose right there.
Yeah, but I can only tap one thing a turn.
That's true.
Pass. So I mean, it's he's not long for this world regardless. Just because you got the 1/1, I can tap down the 2/3 and prevent myself from getting chipped away. But
Do you not want to
Tezzeret's dead regardless. I mean, there's nothing to untap. There's no valid targets. I mean, I'll +2 him just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, there you go. Draw, play planes. I'll move to combat.
Yep.
Would you like to?
Prior to combat, yeah. I'm gonna tap your flyer.
Yep. I'll hit Tezzeret for 1.
Yep.
And then second main, 5 Stormfront Riders, returning both these guys to my hand. And then I'll tap 1 to play the Mosquito Guard back, and then I'll make the 2 1/1 soldiers. I'm technically making these humans, but
This is so bad.
yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen more removal in that. I know blue doesn't have a whole lot, but you'd think there'd be some bounce or something.
Play a Steel Overseer. Pass the turn. I'll take Tezzeret again, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Untap the sheet, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Play planes, and I'll move to combat.
Before you move to combat, I'll just do this shit again. Tap down the riders, I guess.
Yep. And I'll full swing at Tezzeret.
I'll just have him die.
Excellent.
He's dead anyway. I'm not going to lose a creature.
2.
This is so bad, dude.
I'll play Core Skyfisher, returning my Stormfront Riders back to my hand. And then I'll tap 5 to recast Stormfront Riders, returning Core Skyfisher and Mosquito Guard back to my hand, making 2 more 1/1 soldiers. And I'll pass turn. It is expensive loop, but it is a loop. You do get a counter on this guy.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fuck you. 1, 2, 4. Cast Cumulux.
Interesting. That's pretty good.
It's fine. I don't really think it matters in the long run. I'm seeing now what kind of the theme between these decks is. Yours is a bunch of little guys that end up doing very big damage later in the game. Mine is just to kind of go taller with one or two big things.
I really haven't done
But
a whole lot damage.
all your no, I know, but all your chump blockers make it virtually impossible for me to get through on the ground.
Fair.
It's kind of the dynamic that I'm seeing.
That is interesting. Interesting assessment.
I mean, yeah, pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's see. I mean, we just trade at that point if I do that. Which do I want to do that? That's a question. Actually, let me just tap down my thing anyway. I just forgot about that. Move to combat.
Prior to combat, I will attempt to tap down your Stormfront Riders.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll just not go through. I'll just not do combat. Second main. Tap 1. I'll make it a little bit harder for you to attack me eventually. A little sentry. Tap 2 more. Play Core Skyfisher, returning Stormfront Rider back to my hand.
Okay.
Tapping 2 more, playing Raise the Alarm. I'll make 2 more 1/1 White Soldier creature tokens.
Holy shit. The fuck? Jesus.
And I'll tap 1 more, of course, to play Mosquito Guard.
Yeah, see, yeah. Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, you're far from out of it. I can't really attack you until I have lethal, and I don't have lethal for a hot minute.
No, I know I'm not out of it. I'm just like, that's crazy to get a counter on this. Fuck.
But Little Sentry does prevent me from just dying to the Steel Overseer for now.
Tap for 4. Cast a Synod Centurion. Combat. Cumulux at you.
Oh, you do have a Cumulux. I'll take 5.
Pass.
So eventually that will happen. That's going to be an interesting thought. So I gotta do that with that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Oh man, this is gonna be close. Because now you have me on a clock. I guess you don't have me on a clock because I got the flyer, but you have me on a standstill here.
I honestly wouldn't even go that far. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, when you look at it objectively, I don't have any current flyers that are open to block your flyer. So you've got 2, 3, 4, because I'm just like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage to swing with each turn now. I can block 2 of those, which takes you to 8 damage. But that's still...
Yeah, that's what I'm doing the math for.
Like,
is whether I can outrace you. Yeah.
You only need 2 turns to kill me.
I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to tap 2. I'll give my loyal sentry +2/+2 and flying. So now I got 5 in the air flying.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fucking massive, dude.
Well, hold up. I mean, it's not over yet because I still got to do the math whether you can kill me.
I cannot.
9. You are, if not, I mean, you are exactly lethal, Hirobi.
Oh shit.
Or sorry, you're one less. You're missing one. Actually, no, you're not because you got the trip noose.
Oh, I forgot about the trip news. Ugh! Ugh!
But okay, actually, never mind. I figured it out. Okay, full swing.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. Uh God damn it, I should have trip news before combat. Oh well. So how much is that total? It's
Here, so my intention was because I remember the trip noose. I can tap down one of the soldiers if you like because I was going to do it. If you're going to do Loyal Sentry, I was always going to respond with Mighty Leap to your trip noose. If that's what I meant to.
This would have fizzled because I was going to target the sentry. So it would have fizzled anyway. I'm fine with that happening.
Well, it wouldn't have fizzled. Loyal Sentry
Okay.
just wouldn't be getting a +2/+2. It'd just be another creature because I'd wait for your activation and
Okay.
then I would have. That's how
Okay.
it went.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's one less damage.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
To be fair to you and me, that's what would have happened.
You're chilling. No worries.
Just block the mosquito guard and one soldier and take 9.
Yep.
All right. And then I will play the frontier guy, returning little sentry and core skyfisher and getting 2 more 1/1 soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Besser, which actually is it
Yeah,
right now with exactly all your. If you leave up every blocker, you don't die. You just go down to 1. As of right now, of course.
Put the counter here. The 1/1s this makes are not tapped.
Correct. Oh wait, why that? Oh yeah, because I have to clone them. That's right.
I'm gonna cast a Frogmite for free.
Oh, nice.
I'm just not like I'm looking at everything on the board and I'm trying to remember what you have in hand. And I'm looking at like all the stuff that I can do to make my shit bigger, right?
Yeah.
I just don't see an avenue in this position to where I can win. Like I can survive, but if I attack, then I just die on the crackback like immediately.
That is a I just realized something. That this probably would have helped you a whole fuck ton. I'm not gonna lie. You haven't been tapping the Steel Overseer, have you?
Mm-mm.
Not even at my end step?
Oh. I kind of forgot he did that.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Damn it. Fuck. Oh, shit.
This game probably easily would have went to you in that case. Ugh.
Well.
Oh, that's not a feel-good win, though, if I end up winning this.
No, it's cool. I can't read for shit.
Well, fully transparency, I will just say that is your best option right now is just to go ahead and tap down. Keep on tapping down my best creature and just keep on making yourself bigger until you force my hand.
No, yeah.
Or until you realize I have lethal on you and then you have to force my hand. It's kind of your at this point.
You know, I think I see that now. It's interesting because my brain has not I don't know why my brain does this sometimes. Like, while my Magic brain does this, it goes from try to win the game mode to survival mode instead of like trying to win. I like ball up into a corner and like set up walls and shit instead of actively trying to win the game. I don't know why I do that. And like, it's so fucking stupid. Fuck. Gosh, dang it, dude.
We should try getting this rolling a little bit because we are 50 minutes and we're 2 games in.
Yeah, my bad.
No,
Pass.
I mean, I'm the same case. I mean, I've been trying to do this. I mean, that doesn't help me any. So cool. One, I'm just gonna continue this loop for now. Is the Loyal Sentry, Core Skyfisher, returning Loyal Sentry returning the Stormfront. You could tap it anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. It's a 5/4, so it doesn't really help me either. I'd move to combat. You can tap down a creature at your end step.
I'll tap down a creature.
It's Core Skyfisher, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Well, no, yeah. On your end step, I'll tap this, put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact.
Yep. I still think at this point, pointing out the Steel Overseer. I'm pointing out the Steel Overseer, by the way, chat, because I want to see these decks actually operate, and I think that easily Hirobi would have won. So that's why I'm trying to help a little bit, because that's a pretty big ability. Because I don't think I have it just yet. So
draw.
1, 2, 3.
If I keep drawing lands, you're gonna have it.
I think not this next cycle, but I think the turn after that, if you don't get another blocker, I will have it.
Yeah. Agreed. How do I fucking win from here?
Because you do that, theoretically. Block
How? I don't understand. Fuck. I'm gonna pass. I fucking Jesus Christ.
To raise the alarm.
Oh, shit.
And honestly, now looking back at it, the Steel Overseer only missed probably about 3 of them, and only one of them would have went on the Synod. So it's not like the end of the world, to be honest with you. It just would have helped.
Yeah.
I actually don't think that you could still win just because you still had to keep Steel Overseers a blocker anyway. So that's
I think like. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say at least it's a feel better because I don't actually believe because again, Steel Overseer has been a blocker most of the time, not really able to attack. So it's not really.
Yeah.
It would just help you get to that point a little bit faster, which I don't think still technically you are. So, go ahead.
Yeah, it's more of a numbers again, like with how I think most of these dual decks kind of are in a little bit. It's more numbers versus power, and numbers will almost always trump power, unless that power has trample.
Valid.
Draw. Does that do anything? Put a counter there, I guess.
He's tapped, just because I don't want to.
And I'll do this in your end step again.
Yep. I assumed that you also tapped my Stormfront, so I'll just.
Yes, correct. Tap for 3, cast a Serrated Biscalion. Which I still don't think does enough.
Does not.
Yeah, that's game.
Because then it'll be untap, upkeep, and then.
Yeah, we'll call it there. You got it.
Cool. So at least you don't have to feel. The reason I'll look back at the footage probably afterwards too. At least missing the Steel Overseer would have accelerated the game, but probably not have changed the game. If that makes you feel any better about that, because I'm someone who gets down to myself when I'm like I misplayed that hard, but I don't think you technically misplayed it, but I don't think it was a game winning or game losing misplay.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't feel bad. I think the way that I'm honestly looking at it right now is I'm looking at it from deck versus deck perspective, which is kind of interesting thematically, because like it's as most of these dual decks are, it's hero versus villain, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The hero decks are almost always designed to counter the villain deck where it hurts the villain deck the most.
That is curious. Actually, I'm going to look at that based on our previous games. But go on.
Like, that was a 2-lander, so I had to mulligan.
Oh, you're good.
I'll keep this one as the 3 lands. We're chilling. Like, so Tezzeret's all about artifacts, trying to bounce things, trying to set up synergies, where Elspeth is just recruit people to help her in her cause. You get a bunch of little dudes who may seem unassuming, but at the end of the day, they just completely overwhelm the board. Which Tezzeret eventually cannot handle because Tezzeret's just utilizing his creations and utilizing the things that he's made. Like selfish gain as opposed to Elspeth recruiting people to help her, which at the end of the day, teamwork makes the dream work. It's why Elspeth wins against Tezzeret in the end.
Interesting, yeah.
It's just at least my perspective from a thematic standpoint.
Huh. No, I enjoyed that. That's a good perspective of that kind of interactions. Look.
I'll go first again. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No, yeah. But we can keep on playing, but I'm just gonna keep talking because as we go back through the old decks. So of course, and I'm gonna try to play as well, so I'm not distracted. Play 1, and I'll do infantry veteran. Pass turn. But looking at goblins versus elves, this is spoiler alert for anybody else if you want to go see the other decks and how they did. Of course, the elves were, I guess, the protagonists probably, and they were
definitely.
You look at Jace versus Chandra, which I guess you could say those are pretty even, but I think at the time Chandra was technically a villain, or not a villain, but like a.
Well, neither of them are really villainous, but Chandra's the hothead, so.
I thought at the time that there was a time where she was a more antagonist to the group. Not antagonist, but like
yeah,
I don't know, something like that. Attack for 1. Tap 2, and then play Glory Seeker. Pass turn. Then there was, but Chandra was they were pretty even. I think Chandra is more of a counter to that, and Chandra ended up winning, so it's 2 for Garruk versus Liliana. I actually went back and played. I think Liliana's a better deck than Garruk, but it ended up being Garruk favored 3-2. So I think Liliana actually does counter Garruk. So it actually is a case of the villain doing it. 4XD versus the Coalition. Both of them were pretty even. I actually don't think either one of them was really a counter, but interesting. It's a very interesting perspective when you bring it up like that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more apparent in these decks. But I will say it's also, which is pretty interesting because a lot of people consider. Okay.
But go on.
A lot of people consider, like when it comes to EDH, like obviously mono white's gotten a lot of tools, right?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times when you put like a mono white tokens deck up against virtually any other monocolored deck that isn't super cohesive, the mono white's usually gonna win.
I mean, that's fair.
Because tokens are such a powerful strategy. Yeah.
Huh.
That's my perspective, at least. I don't know.
No, that's a good one. I mean, that's fair. Mono white in like a limited format's actually pretty good because of flyers and tokens.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I think the only thing at best is probably mono black, but then again, mono white's a good counter against mono black. So.
Yeah. I'll tap for 7. I'm going to cast a Pentavis.
Oh, God. Well.
I now pass the turn.
Play Plains. Tap 3. Play Core Hookmaster. And I'll tap your Pentavis, and it doesn't untap.
Motherfucker.
And attack for another 5.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, see? Little synergies like that. Like, I play a big thing. That big thing can't do shit.
Also, apologies for the Crusade art, by the way, guys. That was technically banned, but that just happened, so sorry to all Christians out there. Bless up.
I'll tap 3. Motherfucker, dude. Oh. I'll play an Esperzoa. I'll tap for 4. I'll cast a Clockwork Condor.
Holy fuck.
I promise it's not as good as you think it is.
I mean, you're getting some good value though. This is not bad at all.
Pass.
Do I attack with all out still, or do I? Wait, okay, because they're both 3 toughness, so I could trade. Or I keep the infantry veteran back, or ew. Yeah, I will still full swing.
I think that's probably pretty decent here because that's yeah. But fuck, like fucking combat tricks. I know you have them. I know you have them. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're gonna force my fucking hand. I'm gonna try to trade both ways.
Okay, so right now it's a 3-3, 3-3, and a 4-3 on a 3-3. Yeah, I'll tap 5.
Oh my god! Every fucking time.
Swell of courage.
How?
I'll give everybody +2/+2.
No fucking shot.
So you
That's so bad.
So you take 4. I don't lose either of my creatures. You lose both of theirs.
No, I only take. Oh my god.
It is 4 from +1 from a Crusade.
That's so bad, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
It's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's really fucking tough.
Not even this card I drew helps. And it's a sick fucking card.
You're not dead yet. You're far from it.
My brother in Christ.
Well, you're not far from it. I shouldn't say that, but
It's like a fucking Triskelion.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's fine, ish.
Yeah, I guess you do have to remove 2 counters to kill one of my things right now. Yeah, it's valid.
Yeah. The combat tricks in that deck make it, I mean, like, infinitely better.
They're not bad. They definitely aren't bad. What's the plan, Stan?
I'm gonna do this shit twice. Make 2 Pentavites.
That's pretty good.
It's something, I suppose.
I love the art. And they are with flying too. I currently don't have any flying actually.
Just still seems objectively bad. Into your board.
It's not feel good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's at 4 and I play a seasoned marshal. Yeah, I'll just pass turn. I got nothing else.
Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Shit.
A lot of mana too.
Play a Biskellion.
Yeah, you have a lot of pingy things. I mean, my board's not like nothing not safe.
No, not necessarily. But the fucking Crusade is making your things a little bit more untouchable.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, this fucking sucks. Fuck. What the fuck do I even do? Ah. I don't even know.
I mean, it makes me feel bad. I don't really have an idea what I'm doing at this point. I got you this low, but I mean, I'm having a little bit of trouble without answers.
Ah, shit. Okay. I'm down. I gotta pass. I don't know what the fuck to do. Like I don't know how to bypass this because losing the Triskelion is one thing, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. It's 6 mana for a 2 mana creature or a 3 mana creature, which just feels like why would I even make that trade to begin with?
That's fair, yeah.
But at the same time, it's getting rid of something on your board. But it's an even trade. Even trades are almost never worth it.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to remove 2+1/+1 counters to kill the infantry veteran.
Yeah, he'll be dead. He will die.
I'm going to attack this. Anyway, we've got to try, right? I'm already 2 games behind. Put a -1/-1 here, so it just stays a 2/2.
Yep.
Because the Crusade now they just cancel out. I'm at 5 life. What the fuck?
Does make your combat.
I can't swing. Ah. I'm gonna put him to 1 power.
2 more 1/1s.
And make 2 more Pentavites.
Very good.
Just to try to do fucking something.
Not valid. I mean, it's pretty valid.
Yeah, I pass. What the fuck, dude? What do I do?
Ooh, that changes things.
What in the ass do I do? Ah.
I debated on the serrated by skeleton, but I'll sort your Triskelion.
Okay, I'll gain 2 life.
Now tap 5. Actually, for a while, I really couldn't do anything with this, but I'll play Catapult Master. Tap 5, untap soldiers you control, exile target creature.
Oh my god. That is... Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
a stalemate breaker is what I'm considering calling this. Which actually is very, very synergistic, not synergistic, but very flavorful for catapults. So, good for that.
Now that changes things. That's actually very interesting.
Also, by the way, we didn't really acknowledge at the beginning, the Everflowing Chalice starts were fucking huge.
Yeah.
Those are actually fucking huge.
Yeah, I went Chalice into Chalice, which felt pretty decent. 3, 5. Tezzeret.
Oh. Okay.
Low key, this is kind of where Tezzeret starts to show his value a little bit.
I would agree.
I'm gonna swing 4 in the air at you.
I'll take 4.
Second main. Uptick. Untap 2 of them. Pass.
So this is the curious part. Huh. That's another very interesting card. I'll do Abolish. I will target... Weirdly enough, your Pentavite.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Okay. That's balls.
I'll then full swing at Tezzeret.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I would like to respond before you enter combat. I'm basically just gonna sacrifice Pentavis to make another Pentavite.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's still so fucking cheeks, though, dude. It doesn't even matter. Oh.
You either basically sacrifice your board to keep Tezzeret alive, or you just let Tezzeret die here and try to get some advantage from this attack.
And it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter either way. That's insane. Fuck, dude.
Abolish is like...
The ability of your... No, it is very good, but the ability of your deck to just, like, I mean, on a dime, put me on the back foot, like, every other turn is absurd.
It is very good. There are a lot of...
Like, it's having to make sacrifice after sacrifice after sacrifice to either keep something alive or try to do a little bit of chip damage, but you've got life gain and you've got sustainability because your creatures have, like, decent toughness, and you have so many of them.
Actually, here I'm going to add a little bit of insult to injury here right now, but actually she's supposed to tap somebody.
Oh my god.
So you really can't keep Tezzeret alive.
Okay, I'm just gonna let him die then. Fuck.
And I'll just pass turn. Yeah,
that's such fucking horse shit.
Huh.
Oh look, hey, look, would you look at that? I drew a fucking land.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, this is where the turn now the game is
fair and balanced fucking gameplay. Okay.
Now you just have to leave blockers. Yeah, that's fucking unfortunate.
See, I can't. And all your stuff survives my stuff. It's like a one-sided board wipe every fucking turn. And then you've got shit like that.
I'll just tack all out again.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Tapping down that.
Yeah. See, brother, fuck. I'm gonna block and see. I mean, like, there's nothing in this deck that I can draw at this point to save me. But
man,
it's a land.
I really feel like
Good
your
game.
deck has something going. I just feel like your deck has something that, like, I don't know. I feel like there's still some potential there, but, like, I don't know. Your deck seems a lot better than it feels like it's showing off, because Elspeth has just been like a perfect counter. I only wouldn't say Elspeth is a better deck than it. I just feel like it's a better counter.
I mean, like,
Has removal?
the strength of this. I mean, this deck doesn't really have that much removal. Like, Aether Spellbomb-ish, it's all bounce removal. There's no permanent removal. Like, it can tap stuff. It can deal 2 damage to something with the 1 copy of Moonglove Extract. I think the power of this deck is the affinity. Like, and, like, bigger creatures, like Juggernaut and fucking Clockwork Condor, Clockwork Hydra, Esperzoa. Frogmite is free. Razormane Manticore, which I never saw. Um,
While we talk about this, let's continue
wh-
the game. I know that technically doesn't
I
matter, but we
s-
need to. Now that we know these decks a little bit better, we can start rolling. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
no, you're fine. Like, I mean, the strength of this deck is trying to put out a bunch of artifacts and then draw cards for free, play stuff for free, or play stuff for cheaper. But like, none of that matters when I'm staring down like eight fucking 3/3s that continuously clear my board of blockers, and I'm having to be on the back foot every fucking turn.
Mm.
Like, just feels very lopsided.
This is a very interesting card right here, chat. I've never seen that card. It actually looks like a decent card for Commander that I never see. I'm very curious. Oh wow, I just played a fucking creature before I played my land. Look at me go. I would be really honestly. Tezzeret's one of those decks. I know it's not performing quite well right now, but it'd be one of those decks I would almost argue that should get one of those loser spots for the tournament. Because basically, for the actual tournament, we have to get up to 32 cards or 32 decks, but there's only going to be 22 qualifiers. So we'll have a losers bracket that'll have a couple winners or a couple losers come in. So I'll be very curious how.
I'd like to see somebody else to play it to see if they can do better than I did, but like, it just feels like in this deck versus deck scenario, I have not been able to do anything. Like the deck has done literally nothing.
I wouldn't say it hasn't done
There have
anything. But
it's like
an answer for every time.
I mean, there have been splashes of playability, like, oh, it's a 5/3 for 4 mana. Seems pretty decent. But then when it stares down, yeah, exactly, swords. It stares down 4 3/3s, and I'm like, oh, this means jack shit. Like, the fuck do I do now? It does not feel very good. Like, is it a bad deck? No. But it you know?
But to feel bad.
Like, look. Like, you've got 3 creatures on turn 2. I've got an Everflowing Chalice and 3 lands, and now I'm going to play, like, a fucking assembly worker? I did not mean to kill that, but...
You're like, oh, just go and fucking put him away. Tap him down.
Yes, yeah. And then there's that shit.
Yeah, but it's attack for 4. But yeah, it's also one of those things like it feels like you said you had tap down synergies. White apparently has a fuck ton of them, including ones that don't let you untap. I didn't know White had that ability. I knew Blue had the tap
dude,
untap. But
do you remember the that deck that I played against you? The Hilda of the Icy Crown.
Yeah, I do remember that one now. The bunch of tokens and
Yeah.
Well, that's more of a Zorius
that deck.
Still.
Yeah, that deck has all of those tap synergies.
Oh.
They are so fucking strong, especially en masse. Like, the ability to tap down someone's entire board is arguably so much better than putting their stuff in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's actually kind of valid. Man.
I'm gonna play into a Swords, but like, I'm pretty sure this is like Tezzeret's biggest win condition.
Sacrifice unless you discard a card from your hand. At the beginning of your draw step, you may have 3 damage to target creature. Holy fuck!
I think this is Tezzeret's only way to win. I am fairly certain.
Huh. Hot diggity damn.
Like, it's not bad, but it still feels like so meddling in comparison to a bigger board state, because it's just see, and then there's shit like that.
Yeah, I just drew that, to be honest with you. I didn't have.
What the fuck?
Do I just go ahead
and just like that, the game is over. Like literally, from my perspective, the game is now over.
I didn't draw. I didn't get a land drop, so I wouldn't say it's over yet. Actually, if I was smart, I'd let you discard a card first, and then I would have let you do the other thing. But hindsight's 20/20. Ah, Moonglove. Hey, that did well for the elf deck. Once upon a time. Probably a pretty big reason.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just get that out of here. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with that. That was because at least it makes me have to draw stuff to now break the monotony.
Yeah,
Is that even not really? Fuck me, damn it. All right. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, I'll double swing.
I'm gonna try to block one of them.
I will give him +1/+1, making him a 3/2.
I'm gonna respond, giving him +1/+1.
So they would trade at the moment.
So they'll trade.
I'll then give my protection.
Oh my god! From artifacts. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I know.
Dude?
That's okay. Okay, we'll talk about this card in a second. You do take 2, and then but yeah.
Oh my god!
Is that a common thing? I don't feel like I see this either. Like protection from artifacts specifically. Like that's another good card. That's another commander kind of card.
There's a reason it's a dual deck. Like they're designed to quote unquote counter each other, but Tezzeret has done nothing to stop Elspeth. It's just Elspeth sitting on Tezzeret's face and spitting on him.
Well, is that the worst fate though? In that description.
For Tezzeret, yes. For us, no, because Elspeth is a Dami Mommy. But like,
I'm at the sitting. Never mind. All right, we're just gonna let the audience sit on that one.
Shut up. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. I'm gonna cast a Fairy Mechanist.
Oh, okay. Hey, there we go. Here we go. Something's wrong.
Overseer.
Oh, he's back. I'm back. Da 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 da.
Yes.
Keep draw. Another planes. Weirdly enough, I'll not do any of the sort. I'll just do Stormfront Riders, returning both the Vanguards back to my hand. Making 2 humans and passing turn. Also, no, they're supposed to be soldiers, but these are close enough. Everybody gets it. These are recruits.
Pentavus.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and tap this, put a counter on each of these guys. Oh my, it has flying.
It may or may not have flying, yeah. But it's also a 4/3 right now.
I'm gonna swing for 3.
I'll take 3.
Fuck. Maybe this is the win condition. I don't fucking know. It might be. I'm gonna make a Pentavite.
Still, Overseer also gets a counter. And
yeah.
If you'd like to give the Pentavite a counter as well, the optimal play would have been to make the Pentavite first and then tap it.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna say I did it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm almost too pissed at my deck to speak. Like I like. Now I find the synergy. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of a soft loop. It's a once per turn soft loop.
Yeah. No, it's actually it's pretty nice.
But I found it 4 games too late.
Core Hookmaster. I'm gonna tap down your Steel Overseer.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Well,
I'm losing my mind.
Again, I just drew that, so I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Actually, I will tap it this way, so I can have 2 white to.
What the fuck?
Well, you have flyer, and you can. Okay, cool. It's fine. Attack with just the 4/3.
I'll jump it.
All right. And I'll just play the two ones again. Passing turn.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. There's a lot of ways to deal with specific creatures, and that's the problem with the artifact decks, is that you always require a gear. Like, if one gear goes off the cog, it just clogs up.
I'm just so stunned by this deck's inability to play through a board. Like, there is nothing I can do to you right now.
Make a lot of 1/1s. And when Steel Overseer gets back online. That's kind of how I see you're out right now.
Yeah, until you swords it.
I don't have it. Okay, I don't have an answer in hand. Now, if I draw it, I can't promise that, but... Interesting.
Play a Spellbomb, which still feels really fucking bad.
So you can also protect your own stuff with Aether Spellbomb, though.
Yeah. Which kind of makes sense, but it's...
But also drawing a card's very tempting.
just doesn't feel like enough.
It seems like Tezzeret has a lot more oomph power, but I think that Elspeth just has a lot more of the I can get through a blockade of whatever's happening. Like, if there's a stalemate, Elspeth probably wins. Is probably what it's kind of going to.
I don't think it's probably. I think Elspeth has so much more low-cost creatures that can do more by themselves.
Well, I genuinely believe with Pentavis and Steel Overseer, that's probably the one combo I've seen that actually can long-term beat this deck, because you do have a lot of blockers and you make all those guys big, and that's unless I get my also special combo of like having a bunch of creatures, it's tough for me to be able to do that, to keep up with that. So that's the one thing I've seen.
But that is very literally it.
At least so far we've seen. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Anything else?
Like there's just a very real chance that this Tezzeret deck, you're fine. That this Tezzeret goes 0-5.
I don't think it's an 0-5 worth deck, though. Even if it goes 0-5, I don't think it's an 0-5 worth deck. I do think it's at least 4-1.
I don't think so either. I mean, I'd say like 80% of it is probably player error.
Oh, I'm so
like
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's so much fucking removal in this deck. Holy fuck, this is more than the mono black deck. Holy fuckaroni.
I'm just gonna say that I would have returned it to my hand.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Like no.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
What?
Fuck, man.
That's actually so fucking absurd.
can't.
Tezzeret is just designed as a semi-decent deck. Elspeth is designed to curb stomp Tezzeret into the fucking ground. That's actually fucking insane.
Yeah, it's...
That's retarded. I don't understand.
What's up with all these, like, removing a counter after combat or when it blocks or attacks things?
They're just bad. They're just bad fucking cards.
It seems like Steel Overseer is the only thing that helps sustain the strategy that's going on.
Literally, dude.
So I see your point now. Like, I really do.
See? Like, it's like...
Now, I will say, at this point, though, I will say, I did not draw an answer that time, but you were Plains. Now I'm at the point of, okay, if I don't do something now, like it's hack all out, basically, and just try to fling and try to trade and get some things in value and mitigate your Steel Overseer value, I'm going to attack all out. Yeah, I'm not, again, this deck obviously has things that it's able to do, but, like, at this point, I start losing unless I draw something good. At this point from this strategy, but we'll see.
Jesus. I think the only real block I'm gonna okay. Here's another fun fact for the viewers, or like a mental game that this almost forces me to play with myself. Every time that you've got like this amount of mana open in the 4 games we played, I'm like, okay, there's almost 1,000% a combat trick of some sort. Like, with that amount of mana, I know there's something which de-incentivizes me from blocking. But then if I realize if I don't block, I die. Like, I literally just die on the spot.
Here's what I will say.
And if...
Oh, good. Sorry. Finish up your thought.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I never think about combat tricks. I'll be honest with you. The more I try to think about combat, unless I know that they have in hand. For example, if like we see a commander game and I know somebody has Iconic Rift in hand, I'll play around that. But usually just requires me playing into it anyway. I play into everything. Sometimes it screws me, sometimes it doesn't. But about 70% of the time, it's probably more favorable for you to play into it. That's what I've learned from combat tricks. And I'm not trying to persuade you one way or the other. But that's just what I have come to learn about like combat tricks and stuff like that. Is you just have to sometimes bite the bullet and say, all right, I'm just gonna do the optimal play. And if they have something, I made them use it. Because I know you're getting in your head, and I think you're making worse mistakes from you getting in your head. And so you just sometimes have to do a blanket. I'm gonna do this because it's the smartest move on surface. Again, I'm not trying to say this is not me trying to dissuade you on this game because I really could care less about dual deck game. This is just a good thing in general at an hour and a half into the video for people to take away. Because obviously I will say I do have something. I do have a response in some way, but you don't know what.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and try to. I'm not trying to get in your head for this game. I'm just saying like that's what I usually do. I know it sounds like I'm trying to get in your head, but I'm not trying to.
Those are my blocks.
Okay. So the thing I do have is, and also another really good card that would be great in Commander is Celestial Crusader. Flash, split second, other white creatures you control get +1/+1. So how do these blocks go? So Clockwork is a 3/3. So Elite Vanguard and Pentavis. So right now it's a 3/2 versus a 1/1. That's fine with me. 3/2 with a 3/3. There's nothing I can do to change that. Cool.
Fucking insane.
4/3 with that. Okay, so I'll tap 1 and give my 4/3 a +1/+1 till end of turn. So it will not die. Oh, you're double blocking. Is that what I'm seeing?
No.
Okay. So I think only one of the Elite Vanguards trades with the Fairy Mechanist. And then one of the Vanguards eats the Clockwork. And then I know the Pentavis gets eaten as well. But I didn't really follow that. I think you're... I'm trying to follow well that was. Because in the chat... I'm looking at it in the chat. Oh, and two of the Pentavites die. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that was all right. Cool. I don't think any of my other stuff died. So, but again, I was not. I promise you, I wasn't just trying to get in your head about this game because again, I really could care less about trying to trick a good friend of mine in this game. But I genuinely, that's how I play. I see if you had a card in hand and all the mana, I just play into it. If you have a Psychonic Rift or something, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know what you think about.
No, yeah, I get that.
But yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, it's just like it's never about mind games for me. It's about like trying to preserve my board state. To see if there's any way that I can attack on the crackback.
Mm-hmm.
But then when things like that happen that I did not account for, or that I tried to account for but could not prevent, like it doesn't feel quite as bad as like vomiting my hand into an Armageddon, or vomiting my hand into a farewell.
Yeah.
But even just that, even giving all your stuff +1/+1 when I had all my blocks planned out, and I was like, okay, if there's not a combat trick, then our boards trade, and then we're kind of back to square one. As opposed to, okay, now Straight's got an entire leg and a half up on me when I've got 3 creatures and a way to make my Pentavites 2/2s. Like,
You know, it's completely valid. And actually, I just thought of something. This is probably actually even harder. This is probably where a moment where I get punished a lot in this kind of instance is that the thing that just happened there, like cards that affect multiple creatures, not just like a Terminate, for example. Like I'll play into a Terminate, whatever. You can't really help that. But in your respect there, it is hard. It is even harder if you try to account for all my creatures get this ++, you know, until end of turn, because it's not only it's a lot larger of effect that's happening to you. Now, granted, if that did happen, you also take a crap ton of damage if you don't do what you did. So it's a trade-off of, okay, I can either sustain my board or sustain my life to last longer, or I can just sustain my board and not last as long, possibly. So it's a big counter there. So I don't know. That's again that's how I look at it. I always make the smart decision on board.
valid. Pass.
We're just getting to meta stuff now. Step 3, I'll play a Kimba Skyguard gaining 2 life. And I'll continue to swing all out. I probably won't swing with that guy.
Yeah, because like after I play like that, I'm stuck with drawing lands and 2 creatures that can trade with 2 of yours.
Also make a 3/3.
And yeah. I mean, I guess why not, I guess. For 6 fucking... This card is so bad.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good art either.
What?
It's like probably like one of the shittiest.
It's terrible. It's actively fucking terrible.
And then I probably use this to just go ahead and keep this thing alive, but all the stuff will trade.
Yep.
And you take.
And then I'll take
8.
Yep.
Which again, your best strategy right now will be keeping the Steel Overseer up, but again, you're forced into a circumstance where you couldn't because you had to block to not die. So it's shitty.
I mean, I'm literally dead either way.
Now,
like I'm just dead on board because all you have to do is fly over and kill me.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead
and I'm gonna fucking Trinket Mage and see what I can fucking find. But nothing in this deck fixes my problem, so I'm gonna scoop it up.
Well, let's give a quick look at least. Assuming this goes game, or assuming this is 4-0 right now. What it seems like is I really just don't. I don't know. I feel like we have not. The game 5 I feel like could tell us a lot because I've seen two times now. Game 5 meant a lot that changed our perspective of a deck. I think Liliana versus Garruk was one of those, and I forgot what the one I played with Busted was after that. Coalition versus Phyrexia. Both those games, the 5th game changed what that would have looked like.
Maybe that'll happen here. You never know.
That's why I'm always very curious about the 5th game. Now, I'm not saying it will, but I really do believe. I'm looking at this deck of Tezzeret, and I'm like, there's something there. There is. And maybe it's just Elspeth kicking its ass. But something is there. But
that's entirely what it is. I'm sure there's something. Like, Tezzeret is not a bad planeswalker, and like the overall card quality is not objectively awful. Like, there's some decent stuff. Like it's not inherently bad, but like,
it's not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Let's see. We'll see how this goes. You've got to go.
I'll let you go first this time, so I can be on the draw.
Well, unfortunately, with our rules, we do always have the loser go first the next time around. That way, we keep things consistent.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Sorry.
fine. No, that's cool.
Oh wait, Calypso.
I'll keep the hand.
I will as well.
If I don't draw, it's one player. What the fuck am I doing?
No, you're good.
Because
I'm someone who I put that rule in place just purely because I'm always someone who want to play on the draw, but I recognize not every deck I play wants to go on the draw. I just like the value of getting a card so much. So that's why I make the rule of like decks probably more times than not want to go first. I don't think there's a single deck I can name. Maybe a control deck that wants to go first or go second, but not many decks want to go second. Unless you mulligan. Well, then again, you wouldn't know you're mulligan until afterwards. Beside the point.
Yeah, you never know.
See, Energy Chamber is another great card for that deck, but we just have not seen it enough for it to be like, oh yeah, that's a card I want to play.
Well, I mean, it's like another thing that just kind of makes me kind of wince and like raise my eyebrows a little bit is like we've got like the multiples in this deck are like Thirst for Knowledge, great card. Draw 3, discard an artifact. Okay, sick. It's a +2. Everflowing Chalice, 2 copies. That's fine. Mana Accelerates, awesome. But like, why is there not 2 copies of Aether Spellbomb? Why is there not 2 copies of Energy Chamber? Why would there not be 2 copies of Frogmite or 2 copies of Arcbound Worker? When Elspeth gets, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 copies of Swords to Plowshares, or like the card quality of the quantities is just like kind of confusing to me.
So there's 2 Swords to Plowshares, 2 open armories, and that's about it. Everything else is one of.
What about that 1 mana that 1 mana 2/1? Yeah, exactly.
Vanguards. Yeah, I just saw that. But that is now it. I'm looking at the other cards, and the crazy thing is there's actually more removal in here than I thought than what we have seen so far.
That's fucking insane.
It's very curious, I will say. Yeah, I'll just tap 2 and play 2 of these guys. Yeah. Man, I can't do that. I could trade. Is that good? Do I want to trade? Probably not. Pass turn.
Oh my god. Oh, Arcbound. I'm Energy Chamber trigger. Whoopsies.
Oh shit. You do have energy trigger. Fuck.
Instead. So yeah, Synod. Swing for 5.
I'll take 5. Curious.
And maybe that's the strategy. Like, instead of trying to constantly hold back blocks and be like, okay, I've got to not take damage, it's like maybe I just have to start trying to get in damage early and start trying to attempt to put you on the back foot, even if it's only with 2 creatures.
The crossroads go to life. Yeah, and that's kind of valid. As early as possible you can. No, that's.
I mean, but then the issue becomes you've got shit that taps my shit or keeps my stuff tapped if you draw those things, or stuff like Swords to Plowshares. I don't fucking know.
I'll give him +1/+1.
I go to 16.
Yeah, I don't know. This is.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yep. I'll put it on Synod.
Yeah, fair. Huh.
I'd like to cast a Trip Noose.
Oh, man. Huh.
I'll enter combat.
I'll tap down your 5/4 flyer.
I'm just really curious about this ruling. Is it possible to do this in response to tap this before it activates?
No, because tapping.
Or is your priority just automatic?
Tapping is just a part of the tapping it is part of the cost. So by the time I activate it,
it's so stupid. Damn it. Oh well. I'll swing for 5.
Yeah, take 5. Curious. Wow. Tap 2, Temple Acolyte. I'll gain 3 life. Try to sustain it a little bit. And then I'll attack for 3. I'll give the 2. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'll move to combat. Forgot you have the noose.
I'll tap 2. I'll tap down your gold meta.
Gotcha. That's actually very, very smart. Curious. Yeah, that was actually really good. I didn't think about that. I'll stack for 4 straight up. I won't even do the sneaky ability.
Swinging for 4, you said?
Yeah, just 4.
I got a 12. That's fine. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Ability.
Oh yeah, put on the flyer.
Ugh.
Tap for 6.
Oh fuck.
Cast Triskelion.
That's pretty decent.
I'm gonna remove 3 +1/+1 counters to ping that, and that.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
I guess you're right. I guess this kind of is the perspective changing game, because now we're seeing what the actual synergies can be, specifically because of this card.
Yeah. That's actually very true. Because now I take
6.
11.
I'll swing for 11.
I'll go down to 4.
Yeah, and now this deck's actually doing stuff. Like now it's finally got you on the back foot for the first time in 5 games.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, damn. Can I even live another turn? Let's see. I can take 1 from that if I block. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, I might have a chance if I do this, but that's not much better. Might be too little too late for that. Because, I mean, you just keep being... Well, okay, hold up. Before I do that. Thinking about it out loud, I'm going to use this. But if I get rid of Esperosa, all it does is make the Synod bigger. But is that even? Then again, if I get rid of Synod, probably won't. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Okay, probably damage has been done. I get. Well, no.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, the Triskelion. Hold up.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
I want to remind you of something too. It's non-white permanent, so you could get rid of the energy chamber if you wanted to.
Well, that's what I did.
I don't know if that matters as much as. Oh.
I targeted the energy chamber first, and then I debated Esperosa. Because I'm debating now of like, is it worth it just to have you have one big creature, or do I care about in like having two values basically, or I'm trying to think whether I can get rid of your creatures faster and I can get rid of your value. That's kind of what my thought is. But then Triskelion gets bigger every turn, which actually might be even worse. So I guess I do have to get rid of the energy chamber to have a chance here. That's kind of my logic, but I mean, I got really nothing else. Oh, you can just tap down my creature too. I'm dead.
Yeah, on top of you draw. Yeah, in hindsight, this would have been the play.
Well, I mean, either way, I think no matter what.
Actually, I think you're dead either way.
Yeah, no, I'm dead in every regard.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Get that shit out of here.
No, GG's. That's.
Yeah, good game.
The unfortunate part was I did draw swords and into that, and I had the Assault Blast, but I was 1 mana short from doing both. In that case, that would have been also really, really bad or really like good play for me, but like that would have been another wipeout all of a sudden. But no, I mean, I think that was the game that seriously did show that Tezzeret is capable of doing something. It just was not very consistent at doing it because of all the pieces it requires.
Yeah.
I think we said most of our piece, but do you have any final thoughts for Tezzeret and Elspeth?
I mean, you said it best. I feel like the first 4 games kind of showcased how I think most of these games would go regardless. I think that Elspeth is designed in a very specific way to kind of limit Tezzeret's access to its pieces with shit like this and shit like this, as well as all the tippity tap synergies to get my big things down so that Elspeth can swing in with a bunch of little guys and get my life total down and put me on the back foot, so I'm forced to keep out blockers instead of trying to actively do damage, you know? But I mean that last game showed that if I end up getting the right pieces, if I end up finding the cards that I actively need to win the game, it could win the game. It just didn't do that.
Yeah, just showcasing all those cards right there are all the removal spells in this deck, and that's not even counting the like combat tricks. There's like I could probably make another pile that big to pull out combat tricks. So that just kind of highlights again in limited type formats like this. This is king, no matter what. If you're in colors that play that, and honestly, like I think you said that a bunch of creatures usually beats a big creatures, and I would probably agree most of the time. But I think even more than that, I think just having removal is more important than anything else. But yeah, I do think I do like seeing that Tezzeret to come out that 5th game. That 5th game was really, like I said, like we all said, very different. But hopefully you all enjoyed Tezzeret versus Elspeth. Elspeth will be moving on, but honestly, Tezzeret might have a chance to come back in the losers bracket. We'll see how the rest of the decks play out. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Straight A Magic out of here.
Catch you later.